Hello and welcome to this brand new show on DawnNews. If you've been busy last week and haven't had a chance to catch up with the news, or you're just looking for a recap of the week's major stories, this is the place to be in the know. I'm Nadia Zafar, and every week I'll be bringing you the week's top news. The week started on a good note. For all who missed some errands and needed just 5 more minutes, you received the gift of time. At the stroke of midnight on the 31st of October, clocks turned back an hour as daylight savings came to an end. But let me warn you, the delight on the extra hour doesn't last long when the days suddenly are super short. Another sigh of relief for consumers as the government decided to maintain the prices of petroleum products for the month of November. Settling a decades-long debate, on Saturday, Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani announced that the centre will pay 110 billion rupees to the frontier government. The payment will be made on behalf of the Water and Power Development Authority, or WAPDA, on account of net idle profit arrears. The PM clarified that the centre will release 10 billion rupees immediately, while the remaining amount will be paid in 4 installments. The installment is planned to come through in the first quarter of every fiscal year. On Saturday, a security forces convoy came under attack in Bara Tehsil of the Khyber Agency. A remote-controlled explosion killed 7 security officials while injuring 10 others. The convoy was patrolling the area at the time of the attack. Security forces surrounded the area and launched a search operation. Forces had been pounding militant hideouts in the Tehsil, which they continued after the attack. Security agencies arrested Mahmood al-Hassan, a relative and close aide of outlawed TTP leader Qari Ishtiyaq. Hassan is suspected to have provided arms and explosives used in the attack on the Manawar Police Academy. He has been handed over to intelligence agencies and shifted to an undisclosed location for interrogation. On Monday, terror also returned to the home of the Army's headquarters as elderly citizens, civil and military employees and pensioners queued up outside a National Bank branch on the 1st of the month. A suicide bomber blew himself up in their vicinity. The attack on Rawalpindi's busy Mall Road left 35 dead, mostly senior citizens, and over 60 injured. Nausheen Yusuf takes a look at the attack.
Nuristan is one of those lucky people who survived the deadly bomb attack that ripped through the National Bank Rawalpindi branch in the beginning of the month. The 24-year-old corn cob seller who came to this garrison city from the Mohammed agency to earn a living is now at a surgical ward of a local hospital.
बस हम ये कहते हो ये गलत काम मत किया करो दिमाग के ये और वगैरह चीज़ ये छोड़ दो सारे लोग मुसलमान मर जाती है जनाब.
Nuristan survived the terror attack, but over 30 innocent civilians were killed in the powerful explosion. The government is striving to eliminate the menace of terrorism, but its job is likely to become more complicated if such attacks on innocent civilians continue in the future.
Monday saw a suicide attack at the Babu Sabu interchange in Lahore. 16 people were injured. 2 suicide attackers arrived at the checkpoint riding a car with a fake number plate. 10 policemen were on duty at the time and they stopped the vehicle for checking. This is when the attackers blew themselves up. Security in the city of Lahore was already on high alert. In this case, the vigilant measures possibly saved a much bigger disaster. Undeterred by terrorism, students in the NWFP returned to school as government and private educational institutions reopened across the province after remaining closed for 2 weeks. A close call for Hamid Karzai, but he is once again the president of Afghanistan. The Election Commission declared him as the elected president after his sole challenger Abdullah pulled out of the runoff election. Shah Rukh Khan, or King Khan as he is popularly known, turned 44 this week. Where did he come from and where is he heading? Sophia Jamal wishes the Indian superstar a happy birthday.
Shah Rukh Khan, the superstar, has entered his 44th year. SRK's first claim to fame was a small screen series titled Fauji, and after that he was noticed for his performances in the film Bazigar and Dar. His fan following increased many folds in 1995 with the love saga Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, and he became the eternal lover's boy of Bollywood. There are rumors that Oscar-winning director Danny Boyle has roped in Aamir Khan and SRK for one of his forthcoming films. The movie has 3 separate tales, and SRK and Aamir will feature in 2 different stories. But nowadays, the Badshah of Bollywood is battling a below-par box office, a host of young actors flexing their muscles, and his Kolkata Knight Riders on a losing streak. But still, he's the undisputed King Khan of Bollywood. Sophia Jamal, DawnNews.
Time now for a short break. But still to come, a missed signal leads to a major disaster. 2 trains heading in opposite direction collide. And how far has the army got in Waziristan? The full week's picture right here on Weekap.